the Raptors Roundtable discussion, for me, when we do these roundtables and we talk about who is the best or who is your favorite, a lot of times who I think is the best and who my favorite is are two different people. But for this one, it's the same person, and that is Bobby the Brain Heenan. In my opinion, he was the greatest manager in the history of wrestling. He, just really, not only the way he talked, he was a great talker, which is important to have a quality in a manager, but also, his ability to take bumps. I can remember as a kid watching him, in the WWF and, getting beat on by guys like Ken Patera and Hulk Hogan and, Randy Savage, and, these guys just were 2 or 3 times his size, and the Ultimate Warrior stuffing him in that weasel costume. It was just amazing the expressions he gave, and he was so witty. And in 1998, I actually had the opportunity to interview Bobby Heenan.
Of wrestling and of Bobby Heenan. I've watched it for years. Probably the greatest manager in wrestling history. How do you make the transition from wrestler to manager, now to commentator here at WCW?
Well, I guess the same way Frank Gifford did it, or a lot of the other guys. I broke my neck in 1983, and I just got out of the ring in '91, and I wrestled those years on and off. Mostly I managed. I was hurt, but I didn't have it done because I didn't want to take the time off. I didn't know it was that bad. I really didn't think I broke it. I thought I just pinched a nerve all those years, but that's one of the reasons I got out of it. But making the transition is easy because I knew the product. Mm-hmm. It's not like I couldn't do hockey.
Right.
I couldn't call hockey because you can't read the names like an eye chart. But in wrestling, I know what's going on. I know the stars. I know the referees. I know the fans, what they like, what they don't like, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun to do.
Any advice to somebody like myself who is a big fan of the sport, and someday I would like to be up there commentating, calling a Monday Nitro, a Thursday Night Thunder? What could I do to maybe prepare myself for a career in wrestling broadcasting?
If you want to really prepare for wrestling broadcasting, you're not going to learn wrestling broadcasting doing baseball, hockey, or anything else. You're going to have to learn doing wrestling. Mm-hmm. So watch it at home on TV and do play-by-play while you're doing it. Then when you shave in the morning, do your openings, do your closers. You're seeing yourself in the mirror. But do the play-by-play, do color, do it smartly if you want, do it straight if you want, do it all different ways. That's how you'll learn. Because that's the only way I know how to do it.
Great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And for me, to this day, that's probably my biggest highlight of meeting a wrestler or a wrestling personality. And I've met guys like The Miz and Lex Luger, Nikita Koloff, but dropping some names. Meeting Bobby the Brain Heenan, though, was a true honor and a pleasure. I was a brand new reporter in the world of television, so I was greener than goose poop, as Bill DeMott would say, and nervous as heck doing the interview, but I did get a few questions in, and Heenan was so laid back and so nice, and it really meant a lot to me. And I hate to see that his health has declined the way it has, but Bobby the Brain Heenan, one of the all-time greats, the all-time greatest in my opinion, and his work on the microphone as a commentator too during the 1992 Royal Rumble with Ric Flair in there, just stellar. I'd love to go back and just listen and watch that event as well. So my pick for greatest manager of all time, Bobby the Brain Heenan.